Imagine you were writing a program that needed to read 5 batting averages from a file. It wouldn't be so bad to create 5 double variables to hold these values. But what if there were 50, 100, or even all 1,200 Major League players? It would be tedious at best to declare so many variables. But fortunately, we don't have to. An array allows us to hold a collection of things of the same type. For example, we could have an array of ints, or doubles, or strings. We cannot, however, mix different types, like ints and doubles, or doubles and strings, in the same array. In Java, square brackets are used to indicate that you are declaring an array variable. Here we show 3 different array declarations, along with some sample data for the arrays. Arrays are objects in Java, so just like when you declare a string or a point, you have to call a constructor to make the object. In the same way, you don't actually have an array until you use new to construct one. If we try to assign the location 5 in the array before calling the constructor, we end up with a null pointer exception. Inside the brackets, we indicate the size of the array. In this case, 7. In Java, arrays are indexed beginning with 0, so the entries of the array are numbered 0 to 6. A common mistake is to try to access element 7 if you declare an array of size 7. Once we've created the array, we can go ahead and assign a value at location 5. Because an array is an object, when you pass an array to a method, you can change its contents, and those changes will persist past the end of the method. The method getValues shows a for loop that reads integers into the array without any error handling. Note that the length attribute is used to determine how many elements are in the array. Next, we'll show how to find the maximum value of an array that has at least one element. The code first sets max to be the first element, and then loops through the array. If it ever finds something larger than max, it replaces the value of max. Let's look at what happens in a sample run. Suppose array is passed in with the values shown. The code will first set max to 49, the value of the first element, the one at location 0. I then starts at 0, and we compare each value to max. When we get to 1, we find 85, which is larger, so max is replaced. Then we continue until we get to 4. When I is 4, we see 98, which is again larger, so max is replaced. We continue all the way through 6, and then the loop ends. After this, we'll return 98, the maximum value. You might want to download this program and try several other operations on the array. Consider finding the smallest, or the sum, or the average.